All right, happy day, whatever day you're watching this. This one was super fun. I was just doing a chat every Friday. I have the good Dr. Mosier, and it's a good chat. We challenge each other at the same time. We speak some truth into each other. And this is kind of the one thing that kind of rolled off as one of the premises or the principles is when you're chatting with somebody, talking with somebody, when you're at work, when you are doing anything, kind of the flash that rolled out is intention is the intensity of your attention. And the whole principle is really it has to do with that intention. How many people are living life intentionally? And I've chatted about this before, but one of my mentors, Dr. Owen, Dr. Tom Owen, who's since passed, one of the last conversations I had with him, he talked about intentionality, and yet at one of the seminars he was at, there was a gal or another doc up there who is saying, hey, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Because of you, Dr. Owen, I can now get good results. And, and he was sitting there in his motorized wheelchair. And what happened was something came out. I'm not sure if anybody else caught it. I'm sure they did. And if not, it hit me real well because she said, thank you so much for doing what you do. Because of your efforts, I can now serve these people. And most people, when they get a compliment, they would say, you're welcome. But he looked up from his wheelchair and instead of, he said, thank you so much for doing what you do. And he looked up, he goes, I meant to. So do you mean to do something? Are you living intentionally? When you go through life, again, another person, there's a lot of different mentors. And when you see someone who is, farther along in years, the thing is they might be even closer or younger than you. There's a lot of wisdom out there. But whenever I get around someone who maybe they are a little bit older, they've had some life experiences, and I say, hey, 1, 2, 3 words, give me, what would you tell me for advice about life? And it's all about live intentionally. I meant to. Love it. These are the biggest, most powerful. When someone's 40, 50, 60, a lot of these guys who I'm listening to are 70, 80 some years old. You want to pay attention to that. And here's really what it is the your intention, the intensity. Because imagine right now, like when I'm talking right now, you feel me. I almost guarantee it, but here's the deal. What if I was doing this? What if I said the exact same words? But I was talking to a story about a guy who did something, said something. Oh, look at that. And the same thing, you see how my attention is not even remotely towards you. And there's this massive disconnect. And we feel so lonely and alone. There's too many people with depression, anxiety, because they're looking for this thing as a source or the person on the other end. Put down your phone for a moment. See the person on the other side of the screen. That's another one that I was told too. It's just powerful stuff. But when you live in the moment with that person, is it your spouse? Is it your kids? Is it your friends, your family, your relationships? Is it this moment right now when you're living in it? There's a piece to that too. So just be intentional. Live that life, live that moment. But because the intensity of that intention, it doesn't mean you have to be like me, all like some people I guarantee who are just more chill or calm are like, that guy's crazy. But if I was like this, you feel who I am right now without trying to show anything on the outside, you can still feel me. But my emotion comes through my emotion. That's who I am. So I'm authentically a version of myself. So the question is, who are you? Find out who that is. Live intentionally. Go love on someone and let them know that you're present with them. So have a super blessed day. Take care.